I got for you, I saw you interested, so I got the biggest Quran I could find in the mosque. This is the Arabic writing, as you can see. It's very beautiful, and this is the start of the Quran. It's always a start with a very nice verse, talks about God. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of the merciful God. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, thanks to God. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, the most merciful. Malik Yawmiddin, who will judge us in the judgment day. Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'een. We are believing in you and we are asking for your help. Ahdina as-sirat al-mustaqim, guide us to the right way. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Guide us to the right way, the way of the people you are satisfied with, not angry with. This is one of the verses that we always start the Quran with, and as you can see, it's like 30 chapters in the Quran. One of the important chapters that many foreigners they don't believe about, we have a whole chapter about the Christ. Many foreigners they don't think we believe in the Christ or the Virgin Mary. We have a whole chapter talking about the Christ and the miracles of the Christ, and also the Virgin Mary, which is very unique. But we believe in the Christ as a prophet messenger of God. And we believe, of course, that the sacred Virgin Mary gave birth to the Christ without a husband or a father to him. And we believe that the God and the Christ is the soul of God. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding about this, because many believe that they think we don't believe in the Christ, but the Christ is a very, very important prophet for Muslims. To be a Muslim, to be a real Muslim according to Quran, you have to believe in all the prophets. And the main three prophets, Moses was the Old Testament. So we believe in Moses and Old Testament. Many people, they never imagine this. We believe in the Christ and the Bible. We believe in Muhammad, the last prophet, and Quran. Quran is words of God, according to us. I will translate for you another important verse that's talking about God himself. And I remember when I was a child, I was always loving to read it, because it taught me. I was always asking, how is God? Where is God? Yeah, it's a very small verse, but it's one of the smallest verses in the Quran. It's like 10 words, but it's a very, very important verse. Surah Al-Ikhlas, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Say there is only one God, Allahu Samad. To this God we will all return. We will all, Muslims, Christians, unbelievers, whatever. He doesn't have a son and he doesn't have a father, which confirm again about the idea of that there is only one God who doesn't have children, and there is no one like him. وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ كُفُوًا أَحَدٌ. There is no one like him, which is a very unique explanation about the meaning of God and the concept of God in Islam, that there is no like intermediators between God and any human being. We just believe in God directly. We don't need like a priest in the middle to talk to or to forgive us. We just pray, talk directly to God. And this is very interesting for many people. I would like also to tell you about another verse which I believe is very, very important, and it will show you a lot about Islam. In this verse it says, اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. Read with the name of the God. Read and try to teach yourself. This verse is talking about the importance of education, and that you should read and learn. There is a whole verse talking about this and how we should develop ourselves and be educated. So can you imagine this religion that telling you to educate yourself and to read, that will graduate terrorists at the end?
No.
This is impossible. So this is what I was talking about. Unfortunately, We have many Muslims around the planet that they never read the Quran or saw what's written in the Quran. Sometimes, even when I talk with some Muslims, they believe that they think we don't believe in the Christ. When we mention the Christ, this is for Christian. No, we have a whole chapter in the Quran talking, a whole chapter, something like this, talking about the Christ and his miracles and the Virgin Mary and Moses and all the stories of Moses. And we should believe in them to be a Muslim. If you don't believe in them, then you don't understand anything about Islam. So there are many misconceptions. I hope I made some of them clear. And if you have any questions, I will be very happy to answer you. I have the biggest Quran copy I found here in the mosque.
Was very clear.